Hello everyone, I'm Maggie, M&S Beauty Concept. Thank you for joining us. Today I'm going to be talking about anorexia nervosa. This is an eating disorder that can happen to anybody when you don't really know the risk that can lead to it. I was inspired to talk about this topic after watching a video of a famous YouTuber and a famous Instagrammer, Instagram share. I don't know, Instagrammer or she was also famous on Instagram, IG and YT. So she died just 24 years old. She was very young. She was really open about this sickness. In the beginning, she was always trying to use filter to post her pictures, to bring her videos out. She tried to like add more flesh to the body for her to look different. But lately she was really open about the sickness. She talked about it. She talked about the whole complication she was suffering from. She was like, she started to like making a campaign awareness for people who are not aware of what the sickness is, and to know about it. What really touched my heart is Josie was just 24 years old. Her YouTube name is Josie Maria. I will put a video there so that you can see who I'm talking about. She was just 24 years old. 1 week before her death, a famous YouTuber named Leroy interviewed her. In that interview, she was really open. She talked about her suffering. She talked about the complications. She told the whole story. She said she was 11 years old. When she was very young, she was a little bit more like have flesh, you know. She was mobbed by her schoolmate, by her classmate, because she was a little bit fat. It was since that time, because she was really tortured from that mobbing. She was really that mobbing caused the problem that resulted to this anorexia that she died from. So because her classmates were mobbing her, then she decided to lose weight. That is the beginning of the problem. She started to select food. She stopped all that would make her add weight. She started to do exercise excessively. That was doing all things, you know. When she wants to drink water, she will measure it. When she wants to eat, she will measure it. She was too careful. I was really inspired when I listened to that interview. She was open. Her last word or post on her YouTube on the media was that she said, "I don't have reserve anymore. I just wear clothes to camouflage everything one can see. There is nothing to be seen. I just look like skeleton." That was the last word. I think she did that interview. 1 week later, she was dead. She was just 24 years old. So my viewers, what do you know Anorexia Nervosa is? In German, they call it Magensucht. So anorexia nervosa is an eating disorder characterized by low weight food restrictions, fear of gaining weight, and a strong desire to be thin. Many people with anorexia see themselves as overweight, even though they are in fact underweight. This anorexia nervosa, you know, is a thing that I can also call it is a mentally disorder. It's a thing that will affect the brain, affect the thinking. You think you are on the right track, whereas things are not going on well. You'll be very thin. Even when somebody is telling them, oh, you are too skinny, you say, no, I'm too fat, I have to remove this, I have to remove this. That is the problem. They often deny that they have problem with low weight. They weigh themselves frequently, they eat small amounts of food, they only eat certain food, they exercise excessively, they force themselves to vomit or use laxative to lose weight. What is laxative? The laxative is what we call a purge, what will make them to empty their stomach, their system. They are always having in their head that they are too fat. What are the symptoms of this disorder, anorexia nervosa? What are the symptoms? The symptoms of anorexia, the first symptom is the people suffering from this disorder, they are very thin. A low body mass index for one's age and height. A low body, you know, when you check your BMI, your weight, your height, it has to be to a normal range. For people with this disorder, theirs is like 3 times lower than the normal. So their skin will become yellowish and unhealthy. They have fear of gaining weight. They lose weight rapidly. That is the symptom. They start to grow hair over their face and body. These are the symptoms too. They will start to count calories. They will just, like somebody you know before who has been complaining, oh, I'm too big, I have to lose weight. All of a sudden, they will start to count. Even when they want to drink water, they will use spoon. When they want to eat anything, they want to know how many calories, how many that, you know, like too extra careful. They start to practice food rituals such as cutting food into tiny pieces, and or refusing to eat around people. When people are there, oh, no, I'm not hungry, I've eaten, I'm full, you know, like pretending is well, whereas no way. They start to use purge, like we said before. They start to push their intestine out. They want everything to go out. They start to do excessive exercise. They will start to have a higher pulse, a lower pulse. They will start to have lower body temperature. This is hypothermia. They will start to have anxiety disorder. Signs of depression will be seen in them, and they will start to be to their self solitude, like avoiding friends, avoiding family. They start to be secretive. There's some, they will start to harm themselves, you know, like cutting or feet discoloration. You know, when you know somebody who used to be different, all of a sudden you see the person is always want to be by himself. You know, signs of depression is also going with that. When you know anybody that is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from these all symptoms I just mentioned, don't laugh at the person. Try to help the person how the person is going to get help, because when anorexia nervosa is at the early stage, is more easier for the person to get help. When the person is already too dry, too skinny, too burning, maybe all help might be too late. for the person, because it's a very, very painful thing for somebody to lose someone, even when the person is not your family, somebody you know before. You just know that the person is not living anymore. It's not an easy thing, it's a painful thing. So what are the causes of this anorexia nervosa, like eating disorder, anorexia nervosa? What are the causes? The causes is currently unknown. It can be genetic, is highly inheritable. When the mother or one of the family member had it before, there is a high possibility that another person from the family might also have the same problem. Environmental, for example, people with diabetes, or people that have a gastrointestinal diseases. People with diabetes, you start to like choose food. No, this one will make my sugar high, this will make my sugar low. From there, little by little, it might result to another thing. So I'm not saying it that people with diabetes is also a risk factor that they will be affected by anorexia nervosa. It's just maybe, but the real causes is unknown. So these other causes, they are just might, maybe, is not 100% like these are the causes. The real causes is unknown. Another one is the physiological. For example, when people with childhood abuse or dysfunctional family, depression, perfectionism, when people have a hard childhood, that maybe people were molested when they were young, it might make them to have this disorder as well. Maybe they are trying to want to be the best they can be, want to show that they can still be a better person. It might result to that. Another one is sociological. People in profession where there is particular social pressure to be thin. When you are okay with yourself, especially most people who are really, I'm not saying that many models are like that. Thank God now they have XXL model, they have Mondas model, the things world that is changing now. But before you can be a model, you have to have actual size. You have to be, your waist, your hip, everything have to be on a special number. In the process of young girls trying to get that shape, they might end up in this eating disorder. Anorexia nervosa is a very, very critical sickness. So how can anorexia nervosa be diagnosed? It can be mental state examination. People suffering from this disorder, they always go to a psychiatric to test their mental state examination. How can anorexia nervosa be treated? Restoring the person to a healthy weight. So the exact medication for this is just therapy. First, they try to make food interested to the person. They will treat all the physiological disorder related to the illness, reducing or eliminating behavior or thoughts that originally leads to the disordered eating. Therapy, like I said before, some antidepressant medications, or admission to the hospital in the nutritional section. you know. They will start to like build normal food, you know. It's a thing of, it's a process thing, it's a process. So I hope I was able to talk as little that I know about this anorexia nervosa. So my viewers, thank you once again for watching. If you know anybody that you have a feel after watching this video that you are seeing the symptom, or that you are seeing the drastic change in them that might lead them to this eating disorder, please don't mock the person. Try to help the person to look for help, because people suffering from this disorder, they always reject anything you tell. Even when you tell them, oh, you are reducing, and say, no, I'm too fat, you know, because they are thinking and believe is from the other way round. So for the family of Josie Maria, I pray God to strengthen and comfort them. Josie Maria, may her soul rest in God's bosom. So I think that is the end of this topic today. Thank you guys for watching. If you are first time here, don't hesitate to click on the subscription button, put on the notification bell. The purpose of the notification bell is to be notified anytime a new video is uploaded, and we normally do our uploads every Wednesdays. It's not going to be boring here. And for those who have subscribed before, I really thank you. You are all appreciated. And for those who are yet to be a member to this channel, click on the join button and check how it works. You'll be glad you did. I'll be very happy to have you in my membership community as well. For young YouTubers, try to be my member. I have a lot of packages for you. I will help you to get a watch hour. I will put you through all questions in and out of YouTube. I will be there for you, and I will introduce you and educate you on how you're going to get monetized as fast as possible. So once again, I say thank you all. I'm Mengi M&S Beauty Concept. I see you in my next video. Bye for now. Bye bye.